Hi, welcome back to another video by Daniel and John, and we're in this nice tidy shed. We're on the allotment, but we're in the shed, and I want to make some fertiliser for our tomatoes, and we want to use what's around us, and we've used nettles. Basically, if you look over there, the big nettle in that hedge, and I haven't cut the whole nettle down, I've just cut the top off. I've had some ski gloves on, and what you do, you just put them in a bucket, do that, cut them up, and you've got two options. If you're at home, boiling water, it sort of ferments and turns into what they call nettle tea, basically it's known as well. Or if you're on the allotment, just a bit of cold water, and you can see already,
but preferably rainwater. And the reason why you'd want to use rainwater is it's already got a lot of microbes in it already that will help this process.
But that's been in there probably half an hour.
Yeah, and you can see it's going to brown.
See the brown stuff?
Yeah.
But Daniel will explain why nettles are really good for your plants.
So nettles, amongst other things, especially this concoction here, will be high in nitrogen, and that'll benefit our tomato plants. So what you want to do with this is you want to let it brew for a couple of weeks like this.
Yeah.
Till it goes like a dark brown colour. And then you can use a sieve to then pour it into another bucket. Then you can then dilute it down and use it to spray on whatever crops you want. We recommend it just for tomatoes really, but
so if you're using it as a, like, keep the aphids off, it's 10 to 1.
You can use it for that as well.
And if you're using it as a fertiliser, it's 20 to 1. Just a safety notice, if you're putting these nettles in boiling water, the sting goes. But if you put them in cold water, the sting will stay, so just be careful.
Eventually it will go, but not as quick. John is correct, yeah.
And I just won't want the kids putting their hands in, so
yeah.
We've got a fermentation bucket, and just with a lid on might be handy.
So how many nettles did you put in here?
Well, that many.
That was about half a bucket until it was compressed.
Yeah.
Then we added
just cold water, like you say.
Cold water.
And we're taking the cold water from our storage tank, so it is like Daniel says.
Just rainwater, yeah.
The more you mix it, you can see it's getting brown, and that stuff is full of good bits that plants love as well.
So this will break down naturally over the next several days. We'll probably leave it a week, couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It will smell a bit, but that's not a bad thing because that means it's breaking down.
Apparently it smells quite a bit.
It does smell quite a bit,
made some.
Made some already.
We've used it already, and we can see the benefits already.
Yeah.
And it's natural, isn't it? Most allotments have got nettles, so.
But as I say, you can use it on your tomato plants. Don't use it on peas. Don't use it on root vegetables, anything like that. Do a little bit of research, but anything that needs nitrogen to get the leaves growing, like tomato plants, at a certain time it's ideal for it.
Makes them really green, apparently. So,
yeah, and it's just a cheap thing. Like, for example, there's a nettle patch. Where is it? Straight ahead. Don't take them all, but take enough from what you need.
Just cut a few little leaves off the top, and then the nettle plant will grow back. And in fact, it helps the nettles to grow. A little snip at the top. It's like having your hair cut, basically.
So that's a cheap way of making a cheap and very nutrient-rich way of making a bit of fertiliser for your plants.
Really environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
We've got rainwater from our tanks, and we've got what some people would call a weed, but nettles are really useful. So anyway, if this has helped you along a little bit and taken the sting out of your day, then thumbs up would be appreciated, and subscribe, because we've got lots of videos coming up about different things, the allotment and life experiences. Thanks for watching.